Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be a very quick update video. Um, so, we're going to start with the general news information out of the way. I'm going to use my phone so that I can actually give you correct information because that seems important. Um, due to my job being ridiculous and weird and obnoxious with its hours, which to be fair, the hours are partly my choice because the only way that I have to get there is on the freeway, which means that I'm working weird hours mostly so as to avoid having to deal with the ridiculousness that is rush hour. I don't want to do that. So, that being said, I am trying to keep up with social media update things. It's going poorly. Very poorly. The reason for this being that only so many of the social medias actually seem to want to work mobily. That being said, I also have problems getting them to switch over to the secondary ones that I've been using for Mamunch, which means those social medias are not getting updated much at all, except for on the days that I have off. So the way I have this kind of situated is, on the days that I have off, I am updating as many of the social medias, if not all of the social medias, as I possibly can. And I get 2 days off a week. So, those are the days that I've been using to update literally everything. And I have been trying to update the ones that I get that can actually work on mobile more frequently. That being said, I'm going to go over the ones that have actually been functioning on mobile, so that those are the ones that you can probably more closely keep an eye on, simply because of, things and stuff. I'm also going to have a link in the description where you can find literally all of my social medias at all times, so that you can follow me there. So, the social medias that I've actually been able to update because the mobile app actually functions. It's kind of important for the mobile app to function if I'm going to be updating them mobily. Alright. X, Twitter X, TwitX, whatever the hell you want to call it. The formerly Bird app. Tumblr, Instagram, Threads, Ether, annoyingly, and this is a call out to whoever does the Ether stuff. I can get Ether to work on my phone. The website, however, completely refuses to allow me to log in any way, shape, or form. Even if I copy and paste my username and password on my phone and take it directly from there into the website on my tower. Please fix that, as I would like to be able to also have the option to update it on my tower where I have more of my art. Just as a general thought. It would be nice to be able to actually use the thing. Honestly, I have exactly the opposite problem with... let me check what it's called. Social Fur. I have exactly the opposite problem with Social Fur. Social Fur, the app, absolutely refuses to function or let me log in, but the website functions perfectly. And I would like for the social media furry apps to get their shit together. I am being overly dramatic again. But am I, though? Am I, though? Anyway. Art Foil. Popo Live. Truth Social. Yeah, I know. Truth Social. I'm honestly bouncing back and forth as to whether or not I should even bother being on Truth Social. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think about that. I mostly got on it because I kind of wanted to see how that would go. The problem is it's mostly political garbage, and I don't give a flying fruit about political anything. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth as to whether or not I should just delete my Truth Social and not have to deal with it. Again, y'all can let me know in the comments what you think about that. I think I've only got like 2 people on Truth Social, so it wouldn't be that big of a problem. And just be like, yo, find me other places, please. Kara. Blue Sky. Vero. Mastodon. Fanbase. Those are the places that I am able to update easily via the internet, via the apps actually functioning. Imgur to an extent. Rightco, Medium, and Wattpad are kind of iffy because the Wattpad app only likes to work sometimes. But also, those are Wattpad, Medium, and Rightco are all specifically writing apps, which means I'm only updating them when I actually manage to write something. And as much as I would love to tell you that I can just write whenever the heck I want, that is not an at-will ability for me. Stuff pops into my head and I have to write it down or else it's gone forever. That's just how this works in my brain. I don't... Obviously, TikTok, I'm doing the updates daily, at least until it dies, eventually, probably. YouTube, I've got shorts that go up daily, and I'm trying to keep videos at twice a week, but I'm not going to promise that it's going to stay that way. So, the main thing is I'm trying to keep at least one video going up a week. But the poetry videos are so short, generally, that I'm not necessarily counting those towards the count. So those are going to probably still end up being the... staying with the... being the second video of that week. I am trying to get doing things better, but... anyone who has worked in retail can tell you that it is exhausting. And I wasn't supposed to be working in retail, but they keep putting me in retail because they have no people. So that's fun. Anyway, on to the other thing. My Facebook page almost got hacked. And by almost got hacked, I mean... this is exactly the reason why I only answer messages that I get sent to my Facebook page on my phone. Because my phone has, ironically, it seems a better scam detecting thing on it than any of the towers or laptops that I've done. I think it's because it is a Pixel. I have no idea, though. So... I got a random... I'm going to put, obviously, the messages over here. Probably over here. But I got messaged randomly saying, hey, your Facebook is about to be shut down. Now, the problem is that I got this right after I got a notification saying that one of my pieces of art was taken down due to nudity because it's art, even though it is hilariously, 1, cartoonish nudity, and 2, I have more realistic nudes on my Facebook page that I have drawn that nothing ever came of. So, Meta, I'm gonna need you to figure out what the absolute hell you want artists to do, because it seems like your policy keeps shifting between, yeah, you can post nude artwork as long as it's clearly artistic and not like an actual nude. Or you cannot do that. And you keep bouncing between those two, and I'm going to need you to figure out what the hell you want from me. Because the problem is, you can't practice drawing anatomy if you don't draw anatomy. That's how this works. And so because this had happened right after I had already had to deal with Meta being like, oh, one of your pieces has been taken down, and now you have to fight us to get it put back up, so now you have to fight us to get your page back in being able to actually be seen by people because you posted this inappropriate content. I didn't. I'll post the image that I posted over here, over wherever. That got it, quote, ghosted or whatever. Anyway, I randomly received a message directly to my Facebook page saying, hey, we have to remove your Facebook page because of XYZ. And this was the day before my image got redone or got reposted and everything went back to normal-ish, adjacent. So I hadn't had that clarification yet, and so I kind of just assumed, hey, Facebook is being ridiculously stupid. And it obviously contained a link that was like, click this link in order to provide your rebuttal, whatever. And so when I clicked the link, it immediately popped up on my phone saying, hey, this is probably a scam. This site is dangerous, whatever. And I'm like, alright, well, that tells me that this entire post is a scam. So I'm going to, that's also part of why I'm making this video, so that everyone who has a Facebook page that they're trying to build can be aware that this is happening and can see the example message that I was given or that I was sent. That way you can kind of protect yourselves a little bit better too. Anyway, yeah, minor updates. We are putting a lot more effort into the gaming channel. So if y'all want to watch me and my significant other play video games and junk, play video games, open Pokemon cards, all that fun stuff, that's where any card openings that used to be on that were originally going on this channel went. That's why those stopped being here, because they're going over there now. Because that makes sense. It's a gaming channel. The TCG literally stands for trading card game. I don't know what to tell you. We're hoping to maybe eventually get to do board tabletop games there too. Probably, I'm not even gonna lie, Cards Against Humanity is probably the most likely one to happen first, because that one has an online version and thus is easier to record. Especially since most of our friends don't live near us. So, anyway, quick updates, quick me rambling. Link in the description for all of my social medias, and that way you can kind of keep up to date on those as well. Because, well, YouTube is pre-recorded. So, pretty much anything that happens in the YouTube things is not going to be immediately up to date. And that's just how YouTube works. Unless it's specifically an update video that I hurriedly make sure to get out. So, yeah. That's it. That's all. There's no more. I'm going to go away, meow. I hope you guys are enjoying all of the poetry, because boy howdy is there more. It's going to keep happening. Anyway, toodaloo.